Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I am here to take care of the Pisces. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you, Pisces, if you have Pisces as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So, for some of you may or may not know that Pisces just moved into, I don't know if it's in Venus too, but I know it's in Mercury. And Mercury is going retrograde. Right now it's in the shadow phase. So everything's about to slow down. Do expect people from the past to return, lessons to be brought back to the surface, all of these good things. All right, so Pisces, let's see what you guys need to surrender. What do you Pisces need to surrender, please? Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Ooh, whoa, okay. So your cards were jumping. First card at the bottom of the deck, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. But the main thing, surrender to rest and sleep. This came out first for you, Pisces. So to prevent burnouts, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So Pisces, it's time to rest. It is time to rest. It is time to retreat. It is time to make sure that you have enough energy so you can give to yourself first before you give to others. And I will explain why with this last card in a second. And then you have surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So since the retrograde is going, in Pisces, which is your sign, I feel like you guys are going to be maybe more drained than usual, or you just feel like you're getting a lot of downloads and things like that. So make sure that you're just tuning in more often to yourself, checking in with how you're feeling, and just sitting in the silence so you can, be calm, because this energy might be really intense for you. And then you have surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay, Pisces? So it's time to let go of that. Let go of that mentality that you have to be everything to everybody, that you always have to be there every second whenever somebody says jump, you say how high. No, you don't have to do that, okay? So that's it for you, Pisces, in regards to what you have to surrender. So let's see what y'all have. Let's see what y'all have in your current energy. Pisces, please, Spirit, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, wow. You saw it just stopped, just like. All right, Spirit, what's the current energy for Pisces, please? Ooh. Oh. You could be just disconnecting from a Gemini. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the current energy for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? What's the current energy for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. Oh, Pisces. What's going on, Pisces? Some of you just had to cut out somebody. Some of you just, either you cut off somebody or they cut you off. The Lovers in reverse, a separation. You and somebody, not on the same page, maybe choosing to walk away or see other people. But I do feel this energy of, cutting. Queen of Swords in reverse. This could have been just, it could have ended like very abruptly. It could have ended really harshly or swiftly. Page of Swords and Queen of Swords in reverse. But you're going hermit mode. Virgo, you could have Virgo in your chart, or you were dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. But you guys are definitely wanting to go within and retreat. All right, Five of Cups, something that disappointed you. All right, so if this isn't happening yet, this definitely could start to happen, or you'll see this start to happen in the next few weeks. But some type of disappointment that's happened when it comes to a separation from someone. Could be love, could be friends, family, co-worker, whoever, it doesn't even matter. But there is an energy of needing to walk away, or you're feeling like you had no choice but to leave, but to walk away, but to separate yourself, but still it disappoints you. It disappoints you. Either this disappoints you or it disappointed the other person. Maybe they felt like they didn't try hard enough, or you felt like there's nothing else you could do, or you didn't give your all, whatever the case may be. But there's definitely an energy of isolation, or someone isolating themselves from the other person. Okay, what else for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What in the world? And there was just so many cards that flipped up. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. So you could have been dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius, star card and devil card, or someone that you still feel quite attached to. So now, Pisces, some of you could have just become recently single, or you know, somebody that you were dealing with becomes recently single. But I feel like this is your energy here. Or it's like when you decide to walk away from something, a whole bunch of people just, it's like they just know you're single now. And so they just come towards you. Like, you have all of these offers here. You have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Or it's like when you break away from a job, or you break away from something, you suddenly get like a whole bunch of offers. And this might frighten you. This might frighten you with the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. You feel overwhelmed because there's just, you know, so much going on in your head, or, you know, people just start talking to you. Things start moving really fast after that. And you kind of are in this place of, okay, wait a minute. Like, I just left this situation. Now I got all these other things that are coming towards me. And so I feel like that's going to kind of cause you to be stagnant or want to be still. And Seven of Wands, it's going to make you feel like you have to keep your guard up. You're like, whoa, this is a lot, too fast, too soon. Okay, because you literally have this energy, like you literally just cut someone off, or you just left something, a place, a person, and then you have all of these new people coming towards you. Like, it just happens like boom, boom. And then you're like, whoa, we need to slow it down. All right. So do expect you to feel a little bit overwhelmed, because things like suddenly just pick up really quickly. Or if you guys felt like, oh, nobody's coming towards me, love has been slow, and then, or, you know, something you've been waiting on has been slow, and then it just seems to come out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, I wasn't ready. There's just too many options now. So for some of you Pisces, you go from no options to too many options. So do be mindful of that energy. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys the rest of February. The rest of February for Pisces, please. What's going on the rest of February for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I was looking for my cat. I didn't see him. All right, what's going on the rest of February for Pisces, please? Pisces, Pisceans. Ooh. What's going on the rest of February for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the rest of February. Oh my. Oh my. It's hard for you, Pisces. It's going to be hard for you to walk away from whatever this was. Why is a Tower here? Or for if somebody else decided to leave you, or you know, choose a different path. Why is a Tower here for Pisces? A lot of wake-up calls for you. Why is a Tower here for Pisces for the rest of February? Why is a Tower here for Pisces? Okay, so Pisces, I feel like some of you guys may have had some like escapism tendencies, and something that you were avoiding looking back on, or just avoiding altogether, suddenly comes back up, and it kind of rocks your world. It shakes your confidence. Let me see more about this Eight of Cups in reverse for you. What is this Eight of Cups in reverse for Pisces? What is this that they're moving back towards? Or Eight of Cups in reverse. So Two of Cups in reverse. For some of you, this is going to be an opportunity actually to rebuild from the start with something or somebody. This could have been a missed business opportunity that you had before, but you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So first you had the Eight of Cups. So it's like you walked away from something, or you tried to find fulfillment elsewhere. and then suddenly it seems that that thing becomes available to you. Either it becomes available to you, or you just have an opportunity to rebuild it from the start. But also you have the Tower. You have the Tower here. The Tower, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Strength card, could be dealing with a Leo. But you have the Tower clarified by the Strength card in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Ten of Wands. So you could have either a very unexpected message of some kind, or you start to have these visions or these epiphanies, and you're like, wow, I realize how I am not as confident as I thought I was, or I feel it's something that could really make you feel a little emotionally unstable with the Strength card in reverse. Something that maybe causes you more stress than good, and something that makes you feel a little bit codependent, or you're like realizing that you have some type of codependent tendencies. Okay, but there is something here that it's hard for you to let go of it. Ten of Swords in reverse and Six of Swords in reverse. So the transition is difficult emotionally. It is difficult emotionally, but there's definitely this energy of moving backwards here. Let's see what else we have for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. What else for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. What else for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. But Pisces, I feel like these challenges, they're not going to be too hard. They're just going to be kind of annoying. They're going to be annoying. Okay, but you're healing, whether you think you are or not. There are going to be some bad memories that come back to the surface. Six of Cups in reverse. There's going to be bad memories. This could be a person that resurfaces in your life. For some of you, I'm hearing that it's someone from your childhood that might have hurt you in some way or abused you. And so, or something triggers that memory, and it does make you feel, it kind of shocks your soul a bit. But that all is coming up so you can finally heal it once and for all. Okay, I feel like again, Queen of Swords, doing some cutting out the things that aren't serving you. There's some minor conflicts here, or competition, competitive energy with the Five of Wands. But mostly I feel like you guys are going to not be feeling like you're putting as much effort into everything as you normally would. Maybe you're not focused as much on the details with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, or you start to kind of slack off in your craftsmanship when it comes to certain jobs or relationships. And Three of Swords in reverse. Could be expecting some type of reconciliation from the past, but I definitely feel like triggers are coming up, triggers that were suppressed. But ultimately, Four of Wands, this leads to something more stable for long term, for your next relationships or new friendships, whatever the case may be. All right, Pisces, so that is where the energies are aligning for you for February. That's pretty good, but do expect to kind of be battling a little bit with the past, whether that's like literally or mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Wait a minute. Pisces, advice, please. Advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. What's the advice for Pisces? What's the advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so the advice for you guys, definitely tuning more into your intuitive gifts. Queen of Cups, really practicing compassion. I feel like you guys are going to really be thinking yourself into oblivion. You're going to really be overthinking a lot of things. Especially things are going to probably feel a bit more foggy, and it's going to be harder to find facts. So with the Eight of Swords in reverse, but this is definitely something that's going to be more so in your head that you're able to actually get yourself out of. Okay, there's wiggle room. There's more wiggle room than you might feel. You have the Strength card in reverse. So again, with the Strength card in reverse, working on those, well, practicing emotional control, emotional restraint. I also feel like this for you guys is kind of watching how you say things, watching how you speak to people this month. Oh, that's exactly what that is. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords in reverse. So especially with this retrograde, that's all about miscommunications anyway, and then it's in Pisces, so more people aren't really relying on facts and hard evidence as much. So you want to be very, very careful of how you say things, okay? What you're saying, how you're saying it, because your words will get misinterpreted more often than usual during this period of time. Okay, so be very careful about that. Oh. So, and then you have more Virgo Gemini energy here. The Magician. You can manifest the reality that you want, Pisces, in February. You can manifest it. It may not come to fruition as quickly as you want because, you know, it is a retrograde, but you have what you need to manifest the material world that you need, because the Magician is more so about the material. So also focusing on your passions more so, and Justice card in reverse, Libra, making sure that you're being fair as much as possible in every situation in February. Okay, but the main thing is just to be very clear about what you're trying to say, because misunderstandings will come up. They will. All right, Pisces, let's see what else you have for you guys in love for February. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love for February. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. Heart-to-heart conversation. All right, Pisces in love, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. All right. You have new love at the bottom of the deck. You could have a new love entering your life or coming towards you. Y'all have this pay attention to the red flags a lot. Like, y'all have had this card for months. Okay, so I don't know what red flags you guys are intentionally ignoring, but you need to pay attention to them. All right, so you have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I don't see any like hard. Let me see something. Let me just see. What is, can you clarify the red flags? Let's see if there's something that comes out. Okay. Finances and career. So you could be dealing with somebody here that you see the red flags. They're very, very focused on their career more so than their relationship, or they're very, look how they manage their money. They might be a big spender, or, you know, maybe have an addiction to gambling, or very selfish when it comes to money. So that could be an issue. But yeah, finances and career, clarifying, pay attention to the red flags. So keep that in mind. Which is not like a huge deal breaker, but it can get out of control if somebody is prioritizing their work more than the relationship. So you have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So during this period, you guys are going to want to talk about your feelings more. I mean, Pisces, you guys are more sensitive, emotional, especially during your season. So I do feel like a lot of, you know, honest heart-to-heart conversations are going to come up. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. There is a relationship, I feel like, for some of you, if this was healthy, you're not dealing with, you know, a toxic relationship. There is a relationship here that maybe you didn't get to get off the ground, or it didn't get to become stable. It didn't get to become something long-term, or something got in the way. But I do feel like for some of you, like I said, you guys will get an opportunity to revisit that and start over, build from the ground up. Retrogrades are not the best time to like jump into new things and, you know, try to work it out. So if this does start to happen, take it very, very slow if it happens, you know, around this period of time. You deserve love. You are lovable. I feel like your triggers of you feeling like you're not worthy of love are going to also come to the surface during this time. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So do expect more of that. This is a very likely time you're going to meet more past life soulmates coming in. You have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if you haven't been practicing self-love, make sure you're practicing that before somebody comes into the picture, not when they get in the picture. And this also includes setting boundaries with people more. Say no. More. All right, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so that is where the energies, are for February for you Pisces. So things look pretty good in love. Just pay attention to those red flags. Don't ignore them like you guys might want to do. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Lastly for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the rest of their lives. And I'm kidding. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Communicate clearly. Y'all better communicate as clear as you possibly can. Do not beat around the bush. This is not the time for that. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you're ready. You're ready to have this conversation, ready to communicate exactly how you feel, what you need. What else for Pisces for February? You're not gonna like that one. What else for Pisces? We could have been. I don't know why that's in my head. Okay. So Pisces, here's the thing. So you have not the right time. It's not the right time for something. So right now, you're in this period of letting go. You're in this period of shedding. I feel like Pisces, letting go and recovery. And then you have a year from now. So not to say that nothing will happen between now and next year. That's not what I'm saying at all. A lot can happen. You can meet people, you can mingle, you can mix, you can have, all types of things. But as far as you having the long-term stability that you're looking for, or, you and somebody's relationship being able to really grow and expand, there is a period of recovery that is happening, and that needs to happen from now until next year, until things can really stay strong, stay stable, especially if you're dealing with something that's been off and on for a long time. It's because something is not fully healed within you or within this person. All right. So, keep going. Don't stop putting yourself out there. Don't stop loving yourself. Don't stop believing in relationships and things like that. But I do feel like it's going to take a little bit longer than you're hoping for. But it's not the right time. But under that, you have big, happy changes. Okay, so if it's not the right time yet, it could be in a few months. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to take that long. But I do feel like there's still some things you're trying to let go of before you can really, really be super duper ready. But you're ready to move on or move forward, but it's not the right time to solidify anything yet. Okay, Pisces? So that is all that I have for you guys for February. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to finish the rest of this on my Patreon tomorrow. And that's all. I am at Tarotbybronx on everything.